Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated king of boxing, just confirmed that he's fighting Jake Paul. Yep, the YouTuber turned boxer who loves reminding us that now he's undefeated has finally bitten off more than he can chew. And somehow, Floyd is all in on this madness.
How do you feel like you get out of that bubble to make somebody a real boxer?
I mean, what he's doing is, kind of cool. If he can continue to steal money, and they match him the way they match him, I can't knock his hustle. So if they can match him the way how they've been matching him, more power to him.
But seriously, what's going on here? Is Mayweather bored? Looking for a quick paycheck like Tyson? Or does he just want to shut Jake up once and for all? Whatever the reason, this fight has everyone talking. But Jake even had the nerve to say he'll stay undefeated after this. Bold, right? The world is gearing up for what could either be an epic fight or the biggest boxing meme of all time. Either way, you don't want to miss this. Champ.
We appreciate your time. Yeah. We got to give, Nick, put the camera on PT. Yo, PT, man, we appreciate you. Thanks, P, for making this happen. P and Rilla, we appreciate the money team all the time, man.
I'm proud of him. I'm not really upset. Even like, it was so crazy. I remember just a while back, his brother was like, oh, I didn't get paid. It was just like I said before. He just want to keep his name out there. As long as he attaches his name to mine, he's going to keep my name out there. Remember what he said? He said, oh, Mayweather ain't on. He didn't pay me. Where's the lawsuit? If you didn't get paid, where's the lawsuit? So it's a bunch of bullshit. But like I said before, they know what they're doing.
Floyd Mayweather just dropped a massive bombshell that has left everyone in the boxing world stunned. The undefeated legend has claimed that Jake Paul's fights have been scripted. Yes, scripted, as in pre-planned, choreographed, and about as authentic as a reality TV drama. Mayweather didn't mince words when pointing out that Jake's opponents have mostly been older, less experienced fighters, carefully chosen to ensure Jake's victory. If that doesn't raise eyebrows, what will?
And then by the end of the fight, it was clear this was a 58-year-old man, and he looked like a 58-year-old man. And I have a lot of issues with this. I don't think this fight should have ever happened. I think it says a lot of bad things about the combat sports world and sets a really dangerous precedent going forward. We're going to talk about the whole fight clearance approval process and then just physiologically why he looked the way he did. There's a lot of just true anatomy and physiology changes that explain why Tyson looked so bad and play a role in why this type of thing should not happen. So how did this fight even happen or get approved?
Scripted fights in boxing are the ultimate betrayal to the sport's core values of authenticity and competition. If what Mayweather says is true, Jake Paul's matches are less about skill and more about crafting a storyline to maintain his unbeaten record. Critics argue that scripting fights not only undermines the integrity of boxing, but also deceives fans who tune in expecting genuine athletic competition. By hand-picking opponents and allegedly choreographing outcomes, Jake has turned what should be a test of endurance and talent into a hollow spectacle, prioritizing entertainment over authenticity. For purists, this revelation confirms their worst fears about Jake's impact on the sport.
Big as the what?
Why was Mike wearing assless chaps though? Did
that moment go viral with his cheeks out?
I don't know. It made my stomach hurt.
I was seeing it
Why didn't he
while
have
I was
underwear
ringside. He had a G-string on, is what he had.
I thought he was completely butt naked.
Nah, he looked like a stripper.
But yeah, biggest live gate, 18.1 millions in U.S. boxing history outside of Las Vegas. A phenomenal night. I'm sorry I didn't knock him out, though, guys.
Shut the fuck up. It was crazy when we talked about this. I told him you're going to say some dumb shit. You did the right thing at the end. You bowed. You kept it classy. You was wobbled. You did your thing. You didn't get greedy.
The announcement of a fight between Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul has everyone buzzing. Mayweather, with a perfect 50-0 record, has confirmed he's stepping into the ring with the YouTube star who thinks he's the next big thing in boxing. Jake, of course, wasted no time in declaring, "I'll be undefeated after this fight." Undefeated against Floyd Mayweather? The audacity is almost charming. Almost.
You have no idea how much I'm praying that you are right. I do not want to see Mike Tyson get knocked out.
Mayweather didn't stop at calling out Jake's scripted matches. He criticized Jake's entire approach to boxing, accusing him of turning the sport into a spectacle. According to Floyd, Jake's antics, combined with endorsements from figures like Mike Tyson, have done nothing but harm boxing's reputation. Mayweather sees this upcoming fight as more than just a bout. It's a mission to restore integrity to the sport and teach Jake Paul a much-needed lesson about respect.
Put too much hurt on him, but I wanted the fans to get a good experience. But there was a point where all of my aggression and like super violence and like I'm gonna knock this guy out and show him, it went away when I wasn't getting hit much at all. And I don't know, I just
punches wasn't doing it.
I love Mike.
Walk us through the whole thing, from the walkout to the fight to the post interview. Walk us through the whole fight from your point of view.
Yeah, this fight was just different. I feel like mentally locked in, like a lot less nerves than normal. I'm just getting so used to these moments. And honestly, fighting in a stadium, there was less nerve. It's less personal.
Yes.
So, and it's less loud.
For years, Jake Paul has managed to sidestep real challenges in the ring by picking opponents who pose little to no threat. Retired MMA fighters, aging athletes, and people who've barely boxed a day in their lives have all been on the receiving end of Jake's punches. It's a strategy that has worked for building hype, but let's be real, it's not exactly the stuff of legends. Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, is the real deal. He faced the best of the best and emerged victorious every single time. This fight is shaping up to be the ultimate showdown of hype versus skill, spectacle versus substance.
So how did this fight even happen or get approved? Each state has an athletic commission that governs licenses for combat sports. It's not a national standard, it's state by state, and there's a wide variety of medical clearance processes and rules in place from one state to another. That probably played some role in where this fight happened, because Texas has some of the more lenient medical clearance processes.
Jake Paul's rise in boxing has been controversial, to say the least. Some admire his ability to draw attention to the sport, while others see him as a walking gimmick. His flashy tactics and bold proclamations have earned him millions of fans, but they've also drawn the ire of boxing purists. Mayweather, a man who's dedicated his life to the sport, clearly falls into the latter category. He's made it clear that Jake's reliance on hand-picked fights and his focus on fame over skill have tarnished boxing's image. And now, Mayweather is stepping up to do something about it.